Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can you smell it in the air? Football is back. NFL football. We've had college football under our belts for the first week. I'm excited about that. That's great and all, but at the same time, NFL football is back today. As we're recording this on Thursday, the Lions are actually in a neck-and-neck game, at least thus far, with the Chiefs. So we'll see how that's going as we're recording this episode, but I am so stoked to be back. Welcome to the first official episode for Season 2 of the Football Stooges. We're back, better than ever, and we got a lot of more things coming at your way. The production quality of this is going to increase week by week, as you'll hopefully see, and maybe might suggest, I don't know, it might even get worse. But as always, I'm your host, Lob City, and welcome to the stupidest way to cover football imaginable. Ugh, can't even speak. Drinking too much rum and coke. Anyway, as always, my right-hand man in almost everything I'm doing on this channel, it is the one and only Mastodon.
Exit line. Enter night.
He had fun this
down
weekend.
goes the pipe.
Yep, and he had fun this weekend going to a VT football game, so I'm sure that was playing at a billion decibels there. We didn't get the burp on. we didn't get the burp on. We didn't get the burp. Sorry, I had a bravado
It's not
on
coming
it.
yet. It'll be later. It'll be later. Trust me.
Meanwhile, the next man up, currently not anticipating a week 1 loss. It's Mamba.
Honestly, my hopes are high, but I already know week 1 is gonna get crushed. It happens every year. I'm just like, this is the year for the Bears. They're gonna make it to the playoffs. They're gonna be good, and then week 1 happens, and then it's just downhill from there.
Oh
Happened
man!
last year, happened the years before. Ever since Ditka, okay, pretty much.
You weren't even around then. You weren't there in '85. Like, okay.
I've been on this. You know how many antidepressant pills I've been on because of the Bears?
Yeah, probably a whole drugstore's worth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably could have signed up for some of those during the
Pfizer's
Bengals.
my main customer.
I could have signed up for a lot of those with, Carson Palmer and Andy Dalton. There's a lot of times where I could have done that.
Yeah, now y'all are on the acid because you're on the high.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll talk about Joe Burrow where I'm wearing the jersey. Big news today. Next up, coming up is a man who's highly anticipating a week 1 win. It's Gorlami.
Ew, Bush Light?
It is in a referee suit with fucking like Polaroid sunglasses and a Bush Light. That is great.
If you ever wondered why the refs miss all the calls, it's because they drink about 7 of these before they take the field,
That sounds like
and
it.
at least 14 more at halftime. And also, just to make an old joke, Mastodon definitely remembers the '85 Bears.
Is this what you wear around kids? Because I would be scared.
Where
parent.
does your mind go with that? Why do you go like referee costume? So I wear around kids. Like, whoa, dude.
I'm
He
literally
refs- he
a
refs
licensed.
kids, right?
I'm literally a licensed official. Like the fuck.
Damn.
I would not like.
Could you explain yourself?
I'm Chris Hansen. Take a seat. And finally, a man who's going to be on multiple watch lists after watching the Patriots for the first couple of weeks. It's K-Duff.
Mamba, can you recommend me some of those antidepressants you've been on? I feel like I'm
Yeah,
going to
I
use them
got
for the
you.
foreseeable future.
You'll need
It's
it
called a
this
new
Sunday.
quarterback. Mac Jones ain't going to cut it. I'm going
Apparently
to say it
Sam
now.
Howell's the backup now,
And-
so
and a running back.
he might be it.
Was Sam Howell with the Commanders last year? Wasn't that right?
Panthers.
Sam Howell? No,
No, Sam Howell. Matt Corral. Fucking hell. I
Oh, okay.
had this written
Yeah.
down right in front of me, too.
So there's a couple new segments we're going to talk about today. So we're going to keep going with the NFL crossover grid. We really like that, and it really challenges our ability in a couple different things. It shows how stupid we are. So I think we're going to keep going with that every week. Mastodon.
How our memory is bad.
Yeah, we're going to go with Mastodon's worst 5, his tank bowl. So every week he's going to give you the 5 worst teams from best of the worst to worst of the worst, 1 through 5. 1 being the absolute worst. He's going to do that every week. K-Duff is going to give us an off-the-field report every week. Some big news today, especially for my boy. And then
Adam Schefter on
Gor-
the switch.
Gorlami is going to go ahead and give us a weekly fantasy lineup he does every week for money. So that's going to be interesting to see Gorlami waste millions of dollars. And starting next week, since no one is playing this week and he just gave it to Justin Fields, Mamba is going to give us the Mamba MVP of every week.
Justin Fields, baby.
Yeah, if it's Justin Fields more than twice and he doesn't throw for like 300 yards, run for 405 touchdowns, we're gonna strip that title away from you real quick.
We're gonna have to bring
for
in
the 15th
Muzzy.
week in a row, Justin Fields
Justin
MVP.
Anyway, now
I'll actually be. I'll be good.
good.
And for the 5th week in a row, Mike.
The final thing is Muzzy, who is the part of our fantasy football league. He is actually he's been willing to go ahead and give us a This Week in Fantasy, as we'll call it. So he has made an opening video for that. Every week he's going to just describe his feeling on fantasy. If he gets shut out, if he shuts somebody out, a big trade happens. Just a quick little video. And he went above and beyond the Call of Duty with this. So I'm just going to let you sit back and have you watch this amazing video that Muzzy made himself.
Yeah.
I already hate it.
What the? Oh god.
Yeah.
We gotta go back to that. Oh my god.
These are all of his players in Japanese text, I believe. Ayuk, my beloved. Oh!
That Joe makes a great card.
Title and error.
Oh my god.
I don't read any of these characters, so I have no idea what's going on.
I have no idea what any of that was.
I don't
either.
know
That was
Japanese.
so good.
So yeah, that was Muzzy's This Week in Fantasy, and that was his opening to it. So phenomenal job.
damn,
Let's
say
give
the
round of
bar high.
applause. Round of
yeah.
applause for Muzzy, everybody. Round of applause. You can't hear it because all of our mics are
Right.
better than that.
Good.
We're on push to
I,
talk.
Yeah.
Come on, Rolami. It's actually really
I,
good.
Clap, 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 clap.
I feel personally attacked.
Why?
I
How do
thought
you
about
see
sticking
what
up.
it
I felt
said?
like I felt like sticking up.
Where was it? Where was it?
They're showing our characters that he drew.
So yeah, let's go through this. Yeah, there we go. Nice
I wonder
little
what
clap.
was me.
Oh my god. So, man, Dallas Cowboys losing Green Bay was the biggest upset this week. Philadelphia Eagles. That was the Washington Commanders loss, and
Back.
It just feels
I'm
it's
back.
just too personal.
I
didn't see the fucking chicken.
Thank God you left the
in
Packers.
the
Thank
arms of
God.
the angel.
I have no idea what I missed. I cut out for like 20 seconds and I come back and Maston's wheezing.
Oh,
I like how
Wait,
the
you'll see the
background's
picture?
beer. The background's beer.
Honestly,
It is. I didn't realize that the background's beer.
The only thing
Yeah.
that makes
Is this
Bears fans
lightning?
happy-
Is this lightning indicative of that one picture where it's like African American guy with the lightning out eyeballs? It's like just
Oh,
you
you
know,
mean
end
oh, I
yourself
know what you're talking
immediately.
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Is it that?
You
Is
know
indicative
what
of that?
really makes a Bears fan happy? It's when you
Yeah.
see a sad Packers fan.
oh my God,
This
Muzzy. You
the
set
funniest
bar
thing
so
though is
high.
this motherfucker left the fucking watermark to this like iTunes
It
app
makes it even
cut
fun.
paste
It makes it
proto.
It
Look
makes
at
it
this.
better.
Just
It makes it better.
it does. It's like the iFunny logo, man. It's so
I thought,
good.
I thought it was like something else that I just missed because it was going so fast.
No.
And then
Left-
last and
Last
third
and
down
third down.
conversions. Okay, struggling.
Oh my! Why the anime girl? Why?
I don't know, and then I don't know who's
This
this in the
touchdown.
background.
Supposed to be touchdown.
Touchdown,
I don't.
Is that,
Is that Bill
Belichick in the
Belichick or-
background?
maybe.
Or Bill O'Brien.
Oh, pack of
Please
Marlboros.
Marlboro.
Please
Yeah.
God,
Please
pack
God.
of Marlboros.
If you're wondering,
Marlboros.
that's supposed to be from Evangelion, which is supposed to be like fighting like gods, and it's actually pretty grim dark. And I mean
Hmm.
grim dark. it could take a run for its money against Warhammer 40K.
I can't wait until
Get in
next
the
week
fucking
when
defense.
Muzzy has to make it.
All right,
Mamba,
let's.
Mamba as a Bears fan
Yeah.
sticking his fork in the goddamn outlet because he lost to
Before
Jordan
we
Love.
start, can I say something? Have you guys seen that the NFL commercial about the script?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
like
Jalen Waddle. Is this a
yes.
dress rehearsal? Yeah, I've seen that one. That one's pretty
Why don't we
funny.
just
Jalen-
throw Patrick
Jalen
Mahomes
Hurts
out
like,
entirely
can we
this
have
season?
something different at Super Bowl?
You like that? You like that? Oh man! All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and start it off
Her pay
with.
shows up like this.
Let's go ahead and start off
Oh,
with the
there's
investigative report with your boy K-Duff. Take it away, K-Duff.
All right. So we're going to start out with a few injuries to get these out of the way. Obviously, the first big one of the week, which we got, was Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce. He was obviously not playing tonight after a game time decision after a knee hyperextension and bone bruise. Week 2, feels a little more optimistic for him. It's hard to tell right now because usually a hyperextension is a 2 to 4 game injury. We'll have to see how that plays out. Someone that is definitely not playing for their season opener, Rams wide receiver Cooper Kupp. He is still dealing with his ongoing hamstring injury, ruled out, been in Minnesota seeing a specialist for that. So he's not going to be there week 1 versus the Seahawks. On the other side of the ball, though, for the Seahawks, they're also not going to have safety Jamal Adams, who's still recovering from a quad injury per head coach Pete Carroll. Someone who might not even play again, for all I know.
Bullshit,
This is something
throw
that we
flag.
missed last week. For the second time in 3 years, Buccaneers center Ryan Jensen out for the year with an ACL,
Fuck.
Yeah.
meaning he will not be there to mentor his new teammate and clone, Cody Mouch, on the O-line.
Did you hear why he had that?
I didn't, actually. I think I
So he elected, instead of to get the ACL repair / replacement, it depends if they use a cadaver or if they try to replace it with your own graft or if they, whatever. Instead of getting a surgery to fix it, he got stem cell treatment.
Oh, I
And
heard
because he
about
got
that.
stem cell
Oh.
treatment, he wanted to be able to play again and try to bring Tom Brady to a Super Bowl. But, that Bucs team was so horrible that they couldn't. So, yeah, so that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Bite him in the ass.
finally, with the injury stuff, Gorlami, you're going to hate this one. Both Packers wide receivers, Christian Watson and Romeo Dobbs, basically your only 2 wide receivers on the roster, questionable with hamstring injuries for the season opener.
Let's
You're not gonna throw
go.
a holding flag for that? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I just watched
I
that.
saw that,
Horrible,
yeah.
horrible calls from the refs right now, fucking over the Lions per usual.
Yeah, Gorlami, why are you
Pass
giving
they
them
call it pass
wrong calls?
interference on something. It's not a pass interference. Fuck you, Kata, for giving me that news. And they missed a holding call.
Here's the thing,
Yeah.
though: is hold on, Gomer, you want the Lions to win?
Yes, I picked them.
That is true, but you're also a Packers fan.
That is good.
Yes, but I always feel bad for the Lions.
Look, I understand you picked
I
the
think
Chiefs, get
it's
I
gonna
get
do
it.
a little bit of this year, buddy. I think
Hobbling
you're gonna like a
franchise.
little
I
bit.
mean, Lions was already ahead of the Packers last year. Remember who was second in division? It was Lions. They was
Well, I mean, that was by
third.
a hair. That was by a hair. The Packers almost got into the
Doesn't
playoffs.
matter. It still happens. This isn't college.
Yes, I agree. They did just
Now,
hold him to a
getting-
4th down, though, so it looks like they
All right,
might go
getting
for
off
it.
the worst 3 minutes of Gorlami's day, let's go into other news so far. Some good news. I was going into this week thinking that I was going to be reporting tonight about 49ers defensive end Nick Bosa being traded because there was rumors circulating, especially from a leaker on and take this with a grain of salt, the 49ers subreddit, who is also the same person that leaked the news they were going to trade for Chris McCaffrey last year, that they were going to trade him after negotiations for his contract extension broke down. That has since changed because the other day he and the team agreed to a 5-year, $170 million deal. 122% dollars of that is guaranteed, making him the highest defensive player paid in the NFL. And then
That's
following that up,
weird.
literally 2 hours ago, this is the news Lob has been waiting for. Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow has agreed to a 5-year, $275 million extension, 219 guaranteed, the highest paid player in NFL history. He's going to be making at least $55 million a year,
Jesus
which is
Christ.
insane to me. That's
I mean,
well
is
deserved
he
for
not?
Burrow.
Is he not worth it? Is he not worth it?
I would say he is. I'd say
Yeah.
No.
This is probably the first time the Bengals actually paid for a good quarterback.
Mm-mm.
No,
We overpaid
I
Carson
mean-
Palmer and Andy Dalton. Love those
Yeah,
guys to
okay.
death. We paid them a lot of money. I don't
Palmer
think
I
they've
get.
seen more money than that. But also, yeah, Palmer was almost an MVP in 2005. So
Right.
I'm
Hot
just
take,
glad the
hot
Eagles
take.
got it
I'm
done
gonna
with.
say no. For one reason.
Ooh.
Why is that?
I feel like he's going to be very injury prone because he tore his ACL right away and he's having knee problems again.
no, he had calf.
Well,
calf.
calf injury.
He had calf injury, and he's already back from it.
You
so.
still can't trust a new ACL sometimes.
True. I mean, we'll see how it goes, but he's got better protection this year. You know, we added Orlando Brown, and Ted Karras looked like one of the better centers in the NFL last year. We're getting Lyle Collins back. Eventually, we can throw Jonah Williams on the side of a Kentucky street and have turkey vultures eat him. So, and then Cordero Volson's, growing a lot. Same with Alex Kappa.
Medical technology's changed so much. My brother makes fun of my dad for his knee surgery, where his whole knee got destroyed. ACL, PCL, LCL, and MCL got wrecked. And my brother's like, yeah, they just do like a little hole because he's an OR tech, works in surgeries. Yeah, they just make a little hole in the knee now instead of like opening up the whole knee. And my dad's like, fuck you.
Where the
Yeah,
fuck was that when I did my knee
arthroscopics.
a year ago.
Well, it
Did
depends on
he
the
at least still have his-
injury.
Did he at least
It
still have his
de-
meniscus when it happened, though?
Probably not. If you did all that
No, the
damage, you're
whole
probably
knee was
damaged.
having a
Yeah,
fresh
ninja-
ACL is pretty good too. Like if you ever
They, like, blow
remember
it out?
Adrian Peterson
It was
off of
gone.
an ACL
Well, they take it-
injury,
they take
he
it from-
had the
take it from a
best,
thigh muscle.
season ever.
Yeah.
They can't. So with ACLs, they
But
can't.
this was done in the early.
Yeah.
This happened to
Mamba-
my dad in the early '90s.
Yeah, Mamba is
Oh, that's
right.
why.
ACLs don't mean the end of your career. They can actually, improve it afterwards. Like in Adrian Peterson, sometimes after that, ACL is horrible. Like Derrick Rose, rest in peace. He's not dead, but his career is.
I'm pretty
So-
sure he fucked up his ACL.
I don't think they fucked up his ACL. It's just certain players, and the reason I say Derrick Rose is because it's so prominent. He played so physically on his body. He used to you watch Derrick Rose, like prime D Rose jump
Yeah,
and
no, I
land.
remember.
That man did
I
not
remember.
care about anything. That man jumped and land like he was falling out of a plane.
That's
Not
what
good.
the era was at that time. It was very rough kind of ball, rough ball.
No, that was the early 2010s. That wasn't rough ball.
Okay.
All right, moving on. I've got
Go
one
watch
more
Bill
signing
Lambier
stuff.
clothesline Charles Barkley coming down the lane.
All right, final signing stuff. Vikings and safety Josh Patelis reached a agreement on a 2-year extension worth $13 million, $6 million guaranteed. Then finally going on to miscellaneous news. In lesser stuff, a DA in Boston has dropped charges against Patriots cornerback Jack Jones regarding his incident over the summer trying to bring a gun through TSA security checkpoint at Logan Airport. He will still serve probation and community service time, but he's basically mainly off the hook for that.
Wait,
Some of
what
that-
did he do?
This was back a couple months ago. He tried bringing like 2 handguns and a couple high-capacity mags through a TSA security checkpoint at Boston's Logan Airport.
What a fucking idiot!
It was a fucking idiot thing. I mean, I was pissed about it. Like, you're an idiot for trying to do that. Some of that is. This was a kind of a story that came out of nowhere this week. The whole Chandler Jones thing going on with the Raiders. I don't know if you guys have been following that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So he's apparently been raging against the team after he was reportedly prohibited from entering training facility, and has been. And according to him, the only way he's been able to get a response from Josh McDaniels and General Manager Dave Ziegler, after he's been trying to get a hold of them with multiple unread texts, was that they tried to contact him through, by his own words, his baby mama he hasn't been with for 5 years. And he since has unfollowed the team and is not attending practice as their team is starting to set up for their season opener. Leading to, and also just not been contacting anybody to the point that the team sent a crisis response unit to his house, and that's not like it doesn't. It almost sounds like you're sending like a police wellness check. It's not. It's literally just like a couple officials from the team that are just coming and be like, "Hey, you good, dude?" Because this is honestly coming out of nowhere.
So it sounds like Josh McDaniels' team.
It does sound like a Josh McDaniels, but at the same time, this could also.
I'm being serious.
That is true.
Because if I had a nickel for every time that Josh McDaniels been a head coach in the AFC West, has sucked one year, started pissing off star players the next, to the point that they're raging against him, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's very fucking.
This is a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah. Thank you,
Okay,
Brandon
I'll wait
Perna.
for
I'd
that.
have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
That's a really good act.
Ooh, what pass.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah. But
Um,
yeah, that's basically all I got.
Who's got
any
Amon on her
takes
league?
on the Chandler Jones situation, guys?
Lami, what are you saying? You're just babbling to
He said
yourself right
Amon-Ra.
now.
He said who has Amon-Ra on.
We're trying to get the football stooges equivalent of Adam Schefter
Dude,
to give us the
football-
news, and you're
Football is playing right now. I am
He
invested.
is right.
Okay?
Right. Football is playing right
you
now.
do need to whistle like half in your mouth right now, just like.
Okay.
I say
Lining up.
okay. All right. While we're here, let's go ahead and get into the NFL crossover grid real quick.
Oh, speaking of Chiefs and Lions.
Yeah. So I think first one, 100-yard rushing and receiving game at Arrowhead. I guess that is.
Wars?
Jamal Charles. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's 2 A's.
I don't know if you spelled it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Josh
Jacobs.
Jacobs.
Did he?
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he had 100.
And then we also got to say here, 100+ rush and receiving game with a kick return and
it's
punt
4,
return.
4.
Who?
No, it's like it's 100
Oh,
rush
or,
or
okay.
receiving.
So I was gonna say
Devin Hester. No, I don't.
Cordero Passion.
he did not have 100 receiving or rushing game. Okay, and must have a kick return. So maybe
No, do Devin Hester. Maybe.
I don't know. If Hester.
I don't know if he played at Arrowhead.
No, it does not.
Find
It
out.
doesn't have to be at Arrowhead. Oh wait.
Yes,
does
No,
it?
it
we're the
does.
100
Oh.
rush.
It says
At-
right there
yeah.
at Arrowhead Stadium.
Fuck. That's a tough one, dude.
That's a
Golden
tough
Tate.
one.
No.
maybe
Oh,
prime.
Sanders. Oh, they got
Prime
the
time.
ball back. Wait, what?
Yeah. Damn.
Why not? Yeah, so
Wait, how do you spell?
Okay.
Is it
Dion?
Dion?
DEION.
DE.
Ah, he landed right on his funny bone.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh shoot! One kick return or punt return touchdown. Well, we can easily say so. Deion Sanders
That's
here.
Deion Sanders.
Why is that? Oh, we already tried
Because
him.
we just
Oh,
used him.
Fuck.
Yeah,
We're gonna
fuck.
start over.
Okay. Now Josh
That
Jacobs
was
there.
Josh Jacobs, and then you had Jamal
Jamal
Williams.
Charles.
Bro, how about
Jamal
Deion
Charles.
Sanders' team, the Colorado beating
Yeah, we need to
TCU?
talk
That
about.
was
I think.
insane.
Oh, Golden Tate not for the Lions.
Oh,
I
I don't
think.
think he never punt return or kick return.
I think what we need to do every week though is I'm just gonna say this to start up. We should also look at, when we're done giving our predictions for the NFL. We should take a look at college and just the top 25 and just recap some of that. I think that would be the best thing for college. There's so much to cover and the leagues are changing and everything. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes. But okay, one kick return or punt return for the Lions.
Good question.
We got to
Wasn't
get
there a
some
guy last
players
year
in
that
here,
had
too.
one,
Yeah.
Dorsey or something like that.
Hey, John Dorsey?
No, that's a GM. The
Oh.
Browns. There's another.
Hmm.
Try Khalil Dorsey. KHALIL. There you go.
Nope.
Really?
Okay, so then also we got to think of players here. Did oh, what was his name?
Amari Cooper.
Ted-
Amari Cooper, Raiders.
Oh, yeah, Mark
Cowboys.
Cooper.
Amari Cooper.
Yep. Now Chiefs that were also Cowboys.
I almost said Lyle Collins, but I forgot he went to the Bengals.
Yeah. I mean, they could have played the Chiefs at any time. That doesn't matter, but I don't think he ever did play for the Chiefs. That's the thing.
No.
Oh, man. We're getting
Yeah.
stumped here.
This is a tough one.
This
I
is a tough
cannot
one.
help you on this. So
Oh,
Troy
I was going to say
Aikman
Emmitt
played for-
Smith, but Emmitt Smith only ever played for the Cardinals, not the Chiefs. Wrong red team. And then Montana played for the Chiefs, but not the Cowboys. We gotta think of like kind of more obscure players that have been around a lot.
Aikman only played for the Cowboys. Okay, never mind.
I feel like there's an old Patriots player that Matt Castle, Lions Chiefs, Matt Castle.
Lions, Chiefs, Matt Castle.
Forgot about that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And it
Lions,
shows him in the
Chiefs.
Lions jersey, huh?
Yeah.
He's on the Lions. When?
Here's in the Lions. Yeah,
I don't remember
2018.
when the-
He was there in 2018 because I was
Nope,
looking
not
up
Larry
Matt
Allen.
Castle.
I forgot how long he was in the league.
No, Terrell Owens never played for the Chiefs.
Michael Irvin, was he only a Cowboy?
I'm
Let
gonna
me
look
check.
that up.
Also, you can look up. I don't think Cole Beasley ever played for the Chiefs. That's another receiver.
No.
No,
Oh, there was a receiver that was pretty good in the Romo days.
Michael Irving was never a Chief.
There was a receiver that was pretty good in the Tony Romo days. That was like he was like light skinned, I think, a little bit. Miles Austin. Miles Austin?
Miles Austin.
Did he ever play for the Chiefs?
Forgettable days.
They were good. They just weren't good enough.
No.
That's the thing. No.
He never played. He played for the Browns and the Eagles.
Maybe we need to think of Chiefs player. Maybe let's look at this the other way. Casting a spell here.
Of all the people I got on the football database, I got Jack Del Rio for Chiefs and Cowboys
Jack Del Rio.
when he was a player. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Wow.
All
A
right.
while ago. That's a while ago.
All right. Kick return and punt return for the Lions. I don't remember when the Lions. Did Devin Hester play in the Lions? Or Joshua
No, he was
Cribbs? Did Joshua Cribbs play for the Lions?
Hold on.
Investigative reporters Maston and Kaduff on the case.
Yeah, no. All right.
We need 3 more slots.
No,
3 more
He
slots.
never played for the Lions.
No, we need also Raiders and Lions too. Raiders and Lions. Let me think here.
Hester,
What teams
for
does
the
Josh
Lions either.
McCown played for?
Calvin
Ooh,
Johnson.
a lot.
Maybe?
No,
Like,
Calvin
it's so
Johnson was
many that-
only a Lion.
Oh.
Yeah, he was only a
no,
Lion.
but did he ever punt return or kick return?
Someone look up Josh McCown. 2 C's.
Yep. Oakland and Detroit.
Nice, Gorlami.
He has the Eagles. He has.
There you go.
What
Wow.
team hasn't he played
What
on?
in the
That's
look
the
at that?
question.
Hold on, look at that football bone structure.
Man.
Holy
Chin.
moly, that
Look
guy
at his
looks
head.
like
Mega chin.
He's got a forehead like
Mega
Hammerhead from the
chin.
Spider-Man
Or
comics.
Crimson. Is it Crimson
Yeah.
Chin or Mega Chin?
Crimson
I forget
Chin,
what it
yeah.
is.
The Crimson
the
Chin.
Crimson Chin. This guy is a Chad.
So many old school cartoon references.
You know what? Fuck it.
Kick return and punt return TD. Kick return and punt return TD that played on the Lions. Wow.
I actually
Wow.
had. I kind of had to look.
Kick return or punt
No,
return.
I mean I have to too. This
Yeah,
is
I can't think of anybody. And then a 100-yard rush and receiving game with a kick return and punt return team. I'm trying to think of good kick returns. Maybe Josh Cribbs.
Oh, Darren Sproles or Brian
Sproles?
Westbrook for no, not for Lions, but the 100-yard rush. It's either Sproles or you could do all right,
It's
do
Sproles
Brian
and
Westbrook. Brian Westbrook. At Arrowhead. Still
Yeah,
try
this is why
Brian
I'm like,
Westbrook.
what the where do I even?
Byron Westbrook. Brian or Byron?
Brian.
Okay, try a Chiefs punt returner because I can't even think of any right now.
Oh, did Deshaun Jackson have a punt return? No, have a hunt.
Deshaun Jackson might.
I know he has punt return
SEAM.
touchdowns, but I try to remember if he ever had a 100-yard against at Arrowhead.
Nope.
No.
Damn.
Damn, that's a tough one.
Damn.
That's
a tough one.
Fuck, I couldn't even
All right, I'm
guess
back.
here.
Lions kick returner, punt returner, and oh my
All right,
goodness.
Let me just
I
give.
got Jamal
the punt
Agnew
return.
for the Lions kick return punt
Lions.
return.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
100
Now
rush
this-
and receiving yard at Arrowhead and has a kick return or punt return. Maybe other people in the division. Let's think other
Chief
teams in the
return
division.
specialist.
What?
Who did
Huh?
you put?
Who did I miss?
Who-
Oh, Eric Decker!
Eric
Eric
What?
Decker! I just pulled the Eric
He
Decker
had-
card. Peyton
Oh,
Manning,
that's what I looked up.
one of his
I
favorite
could've done-
targets.
Done like fucking Tyreek Hill or McCole Hardman. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been
Eric Decker,
He has a
0.23. That's fucking
Wow.
knowledge,
Dude,
man.
he only has one punt return touchdown, and that was in 2021.
That knowledge. Fucking knowledge.
That's
How
insane. to me.
the fuck?
How does Eric Decker
Alrighty.
have a punt return touchdown?
I
Only
don't
against the
know.
Raiders since 2021.
Oh, that
All
makes sense.
right. Let's go ahead and move on to Macedon's Tank Bowl, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Start with
Still
the best of the worst. Right now, gotta
In
go
Macedon's
with,
opinion.
Yeah, in my opinion, Raiders at best of the worst. Shut your dog, you fucker.
Raiders at number 5. Number 4.
Josh McDaniels, you're a fucking dumbass. I gotta go with the Saints. I do not trust Donald.
Really?
I think-
Whoa.
That's an interesting take.
Yeah.
Interesting
it's-
pick.
So it's actually changed after for number 3 I was actually gonna put Bucks, but when Jensen got hurt, I got to switch them with the Rams. So the Rams are number 3,
Okay, Rams are number 3.
Okay, that one makes sense in a way.
Bucks at number 2 because their center's hurt, and guess what? You have no O line. Your defense is gonna be falling apart because people getting hurt,
you have
and nobody
Baker
wants to play
Mayfield
when
and
there's no
QB.
I don't understand this. Why do you have Raiders at 5?
Josh.
So these are
McDaniels
the
is pissing
worst
everybody off.
Best of the
teams.
worst.
Oh, 5 is worse.
No, 1
No,
is worse.
5 is the best
Oh.
of the worst. So it's the 5 worst
Oh.
teams, but 5 is the best of the worst.
That's why
Oh,
5's
okay.
at the top.
Yep. Bucks, you're gonna piss everybody off because Todd
Arizona.
Bowles.
He's already
coach
mousing
also-
over number
yeah.
1.
Just
Yeah.
drag it. Just drag
Yeah,
it.
just
dude.
drag Cardinals. Get everybody knows. Hey, guess what,
Yeah.
Glennon? Do you like leaving Philly as a DC? You're doing shit right now at Cardinals.
So
I
yeah,
suddenly
seen-
feel sympathy for Josh Rosen because I feel like because we all know they're tanking for Caleb Williams. I just
and
feel like
Caleb
Josh Rosen,
Williams
you mean-
said that he might
Kyler
not
Murray?
show up. He might not go there.
Yeah.
You might do it.
Honestly-
you might
might
do Eli
not
Manning.
even show up at all.
My changes to this, I agree with this mostly. My changes, I think, would be the Saints are out of the picture. They're better than this. The Raiders are still at 5, but at 4, I would put the Titans.
Titans, I
Yeah.
would agree with.
I'll
That offense is
wait.
falling apart.
Yeah.
If
Again, this
Saints
is
win-
these are Macedon's decisions. So whatever he
Yeah.
says is the Tank Bowl
No,
is the
I-
Tank Bowl.
Dude,
I
like
understand that.
between 4 and 5, I had like 3. Titans was close, but like right now, I'll wait till week 1 to see what happens. If the Saints win and Titans lose, then I'll switch that. But right now, like Titans were really close to getting there.
I will agree with the Bucks and Cardinals. The two Cardinals,
Oh,
we
yeah.
don't need to explain. Bucks, they're just deep shit.
Nobody wants to play there since Brady left, and the
Yeah,
Rams.
Devin
you
White's
have Cooper
wanting
Kupp.
out. There's a good chance Mike
Shit.
Evans might
Yo,
get
let
traded before the
Baker
deadline.
bake.
Nobody
Come
else is
on.
willing to take the pay
It's not
cuts
even
that he took.
Baker.
Yeah.
It's like this is nothing against Baker. This is just Todd Bowles is a dumb coach. Like he's
He
a
is.
better defensive coordinator, and they don't have Tom Brady. The reason why people went to Bucks was because of Tom Brady going there. They were like free reign.
Right.
Leonard
Yeah.
Fournette, Antonio Brown, and some other people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fournette's
you're seeing the
still
same
there,
thing. Like
no?
the second Aaron Rodgers leaves, all your good talent also wants to leave too.
Isn't Leonard Fournette still there?
Oh,
Nope,
That's not
he's
that's
gone.
not that's not a dig. I'm just doing
Where's
comparison.
he now?
Nowhere.
I don't think he's been picked up.
Nobody picked him.
You average 2
Oh.
yards a rush. I don't know if anyone wants to pick you up. I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie.
hmm
That injury did not help. him
Also,
at all.
another team I think that could creep onto here is the Colts. No Jonathan Taylor the first 4 weeks. Rookie quarterback. O-line still struggling with injuries. They're getting better, but at the same time, it could flare up again. It's a possibility.
The Colts, I'm
Who
going
do
to
they
put in
got?
the
Who
top
do the
10.
Colts have a QB right now?
I don't know top
Anthony
5. Top
Richardson.
10. yes.
AR-15.
Yeah, Anthony Richardson.
There's
So I didn't put
potential
Colts.
there,
I didn't
but,
put
you
Colts, Texans, and Carolina yet because rookie, like right now, rookie QB and they're young.
Or the
So I'll wait
Packers.
to see what happens.
Shut up.
I'll
No,
wait
you
till-
have a rookie
I'll wait
quarterback.
after we-
You got to get through. You
Fuck
have
you.
a
No,
rookie
shut up.
quarterback.
No, I
He has
would
no
cry.
field experience.
Rookie.
He has no field experience.
He's got 2 stars.
The
I'm
difference-
going to give him that.
The difference between Jordan Love and Anthony Richardson or CJ Stroud or Bryce Young, besides the last one being, 15 feet of height, is that Jordan Love has had some off-field experience learning from Aaron Rodgers. Now, we'll see if Aaron Rodgers was a good mentor to him or not. I'm pretty sure he was a lot better than people think he was, but at the same time, the game experience in the NFL of those 4 players is about equal to nothing, not a zilch, zero, donut, bagel, bupkis. Nothing. You have a rookie quarterback in field experience.
The dude's first ever start was an Arrowhead, though. That's tough.
He's not wrong. I will give him that Jordan Love actually
That is tough
has
to
had
do.
some starts under his belt.
He has a few starts under his belt. Like, this is his first time leading a team.
You're filling in for a future Hall of Famer, and your first game's at Arrowhead.
I was about to make the joke for Green Bay at number 1, but I was like, nah, I shouldn't do that.
No.
But,
No.
You don't know yet.
I would fly
Cardinals would be
to
offended
Philly
if
and
you did
kick
that.
your ass.
I'm in North Carolina, motherfucker.
Where is that? She's middle
would-
Philly. Where the
Oh,
fuck is he?
wait,
Who?
wait, boys, wait. We forgot to put some Browns at 1.
I mean, I would agree with you, but like they have a good roster on paper. They have a good roster
On paper, yes. I think it's
they
gonna
still have
get him into
Denzel
the
Ward.
playoffs, no.
They still have Miles Garrett. They still have
Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt and Amari Cooper and
They just got to keep Deshaun Watson away from the masseuses.
yeah. They also have Bill Cosby at quarterback, but.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get into some of the scores, let's go ahead and have Gorlami bring him through his picks of the week for fantasy.
All right. So how this works is you have to keep a salary of $50,000.
Why are you
Based
talking
on the
like that?
rankings. Just based on the rankings, that's like the reason why there's like caps on who you can get. So I can't just stack it with everybody good who's playing on Sunday. But the way I looked at it was I'll take one really good wide receiver and one really good running back. And then from there, I'll keep it within a 6,000 to 5,000 range on my other wide receivers and running backs. I'll take Brock Purdy because he's got a big dick.
Big cock. It's Big Cock Brock.
Yeah, it's Big Dick Nick, Big Cock Brock.
And I bit the bullet on tight end, and I bit the bullet on the Buccaneers.
I mean,
so.
Dolchich is not known a ton, but at the same time, he is the best tight end option for Russell Wilson, which is not a bad thing to have.
Especially since they traded their best tight end to Philly, so
Yeah.
But
I do think
I bit the
the
bullet on
Broncos
defense because
trading
I
for
think I
Ertz
can
will
make
happen.
up for it within my receiver core and also having Eckler.
Wait, is this
So,
betting or what? What is this?
yeah,
It
this
is.
is daily fantasy picks.
Oh,
So
Also
if you
question-
if you like, what do you have to do in order to gain money?
So for this one, it's weird. The prize pool. I can actually. Hold on, I can look it up. So the prize pool is
You got
between
fucked
is
if
like
you have Bucks defense.
everybody who's in the winnings of it gets, so it's $5 to get in, and if you get within
You gotta get fucked by the Bucks.
the
defense.
top 7,500, you get $15.
it's not bad.
So I think the biggest issue you got here is the Buccaneers defense is going up against Justin Jefferson and who you also picked.
At 1 p.m.
Second biggest
yes.
if Christian Watson isn't playing because of his
Yeah, and then I think Hubbard will really hurt you too. I don't think he's going to pull in a lot at Atlanta.
He's not gonna get a lot of touches.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have done some work on their defensive side of the ball. Especially in the rush.
Yeah, especially in the run game, run stopping. That is.
Yeah, it's
I mean, most of it's Christian Watson was just like right now it happened with injury, right? It wasn't like 2 weeks ago.
It happened this
was
week.
No, yeah, it was
So
very
it was
recent.
like, so what can you do? Eckler, not bad. Chuba Hubbard. Miles Sanders is gonna get more carries.
But the
think.
Christian
How about
Kirk
Jefferson
pick,
Kirk?
I like the Christian Kirk pick. I think also Adam Thielen could be great. We just don't know about Bryce Hall yet, or Brees Hall, or whatever.
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young. I'm saying Bryce Hall, whatever.
Brees Hall.
Yeah. Ugh. All right. But yeah, we don't know about that just yet. But I like the Kirk pick. That's a very little amount of money for probably like one of the better receiving options in Jacksonville. But
Yeah.
whatever.
Watson
That's-
was a risk, but if he is playing, he's gonna be good
Yeah.
because
not
he's
a bad
gonna be
pick.
one of
October
two.
was-
He's gonna be one of two options.
Okay.
You gotta
Do
get
you
Bucks
think?
with the Bucks defense.
Do we, gentlemen? Do we go into our picks for next week first, or do we talk about college football a little bit first?
You do a little talk about college, I think.
College football. Yeah.
I do agree.
Yeah, Sanders' team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we-
they are
I
on
feel
the-
like everyone's
We'll
talking
talk about every week. We'll talk about the top 25 and look at their upcoming game. Early on for college, it's basically wins around the board unless you got a very key game. So obviously Georgia's staying, number one. They're playing Ball State. That's a win for them. Michigan, they're going to play at the UNLV game, which I'm going to this weekend. Very excited to see that. That's going to be a fun game, and I think they'll win that as well. Big one here: Alabama going to play a new SEC team, Texas. So that's a tough game for both teams. Texas is number 11 down here. Alabama is number 3. That one's going to be a fun game to watch. I think Alabama's just going to win it because they just have a better program. So
Yeah, save them all the way when it's involves Alabama.
Florida State coming
Fuck you,
off.
FSU.
Yeah.
Fuck you, FSU.
Florida State coming off of a big win over LSU, so that's good for them.
They destroyed
Ohio
them.
State fell from 3 to 5 after they had a win last week against, I think it was like, I don't even remember, Toledo.
I don't know.
USC and Penn State both coming off of wins. Washington as well. Tennessee moved up a couple spots. They're going to play Austin P, another small school. Notre Dame is playing NC State. That game will be decently
that's-
close.
I mean,
But
the second they played again, they're gonna play 2 straight bye weeks. Thank you for beating UVA.
yeah. So Notre Dame playing NC State. That could come down to it. We'll see. I think Notre Dame will come out with that one, even though fuck Notre Dame. Texas playing Alabama. Really tough game for them. If they win it, though, they're going to chunk up in those ratings. Utah playing against Baylor. Again, Utah is a team that's been good the past couple of years, but sometimes they falter at the wrong stage. Hopefully it doesn't happen now. Oregon against Texas Tech. It's not the same Texas Tech when Mahomes was there, so good luck. Oregon's going to kill you. LSU, you got to get something going. I don't even know how you're ranked right now in the top 15, but all right, they're playing against Grambling. Good win there. Kansas State versus Troy. Grambling, Montana. I don't know. Kansas State versus Troy, another win there. Oregon State versus UC Davis, win there. North Carolina against Upset City, App State. Fuck that school because I'm a Michigan fan, so fuck them. But at the same time, that could be a tough one. Oklahoma, SMU. Oklahoma takes care of business. That's a win there. Wisconsin, Washington State. That could come down to it. Wisconsin's been.
I'm surprised Wisconsin's in the top 25.
I mean, they're still the best team, the Big Ten West for now. Albeit that division has teams like. Yeah,
Further
like.
down. How is Tulane
Well, actually-
24?
Actually, hold on. Where's
Well,
Iowa?
remember-
Did Iowa
I was not
lose?
on there, I don't think.
No,
Somebody,
Iowa-
investigative reporters. What is Iowa? Where's Iowa at? Did they lose? They couldn't have
Where
lost.
is Iowa's ranking?
Yeah.
No, but they did not play. They weren't very good last year, and I don't think much has changed.
Oh,
since
here,
last year.
Iowa. They're just outside. They received 73 votes. They're 1-0. So they did not lose, but they just missed it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they had
Wow.
a win against Colorado State, but yeah, they're definitely out of the
Costing baby.
top
oh,
25.
touchdown, Lions. We got a
Oh
game.
damn.
20-20, extra point oncoming.
shit.
7 minutes
Who's the
left in the
last man
fourth
to
quarter. Oh, Patrick
When
Mahomes
we
just
get
winked
to
at
it.
Andy Reid. Oh, God, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh.
But so that was Wisconsin and Ole Miss. I don't know. They just got
Yeah.
a couple of teams.
So, no, but yeah,
Teams lost.
going back to the to talk about the upsets in a second. Going back to Wisconsin, Washington State, that'll be a decent game. Washington State's not great; they're not horrible either. So if Wisconsin handles their business, it'll be a tight game. If they fall apart a little bit, the barn doors could get blown off. So they got to be careful there. Another ranked matchup: number 20 Ole Miss against number 24 Tulane. I'm taking Ole Miss in that one. Tulane's good, but they're not good enough to beat a ranked SEC team. And then
Tulane 24.
Fuck you, Clemson. Fuck
Tulane
you,
had a really
Clemson.
good last year, yeah. Duke coming in,
Fuck
getting
you,
a big
Clemson.
win on Labor Day on Monday. I watched that game. They beat the brakes off Clemson, beat them almost by 30.
The first half sucked ass.
Oh my
because
goodness.
it was just no teams just fumbling and interceptions.
Yeah. So
But
Duke
still, fuck you,
handled
Clemson.
business.
Fuck you,
Clemson,
Duke.
Clemson looks horrible. So Duke is ranked. They go against Lafayette. Should be good for them. And Clemson looks to bounce back against Charleston South Carolina. Colorado versus Nebraska. Just keep the game tied until the fourth quarter and you'll win, because Nebraska loses games in the fourth quarter every single week. So good work, Coach Prime. Keep it up. Texas A&M versus Miami, Florida. Now, Miami, Florida is not the same Miami, Florida of Ed Reed and Vinny Testaverde and whatever and whatever. So, yeah, Vince Wilfork, Ray Lewis, you know, you could name a billion players from the U. But Texas A&M, I think, is going to be able to win that game against Florida. And again, Artis said Tulane is going to lose to Ole Miss. So those are the top 25 teams. Again, some of them being out. Iowa, UCLA, TCU. I don't know why TCU got any votes. Kentucky, Pittsburgh, Mississippi State, Miami, Florida was also at a couple. So yeah, again, Iowa I think is Iowa and UCLA are the big snubs out of this, especially Iowa. Iowa has an amazing defense, and they got better since they got Michigan's hand-me-down quarterback Cade McNamara. So
this is only for Mamba.
Guess who's a solid QB still?
I don't know. Purdue's gonna be asked this year. Oh, VT?
Dude,
it's gonna be
handle business. You'll be fine. Purdue lost to Fresno State the opening week. At Purdue,
dude, we're not good.
Yeah, you're not good.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying for Mamba, for like, hey, we got it's like we're the two colleges.
I knew we're not gonna be good this year. So
all right, let's get into it. Again, I'm just gonna show this real quick because these are really nice. We have all of our little people here. Well, actually, I think we should move these because I just realized K-Duff is completely blocked by his avatar. So we'll have to move this at some point.
Let's puppeteer it.
Get your hand up your own ass.
All right. We will keep track of wins and losses. Remember that if you predict the win, you get a win. If you predict the win for the team and your team loses, you get a loss. If you predict the win and the score closest to the actual ending score, or the score separation by 10, by 5, by 6, whatever, you get 2 wins. So that's how we'll keep track of it. Again, we can't tell you who's going to win this Lions-Chiefs game, even though it's coming down to the wire here. So we'll start predicting on the Sunday slate of games. Here we go. Prediction time, ladies and gentlemen. Starting off, Panthers and Falcons, 1 p.m. on Fox in Atlanta. On paper, I think the Panthers got the better team. The Falcons do have Bijan Robinson, but I don't know how much NFL running backs nowadays are utilized properly.
Run the ball.
Yeah. And the Panthers, I think, have a really good setup around them. Like, Bryce Young is going to have a lot of good options to throw to. He's got Thielen. He's got Hayden Hurst. He's also got good guys on defense. And Chuba Hubbard and a couple other guys that are just it's a better team in my opinion. So I'm gonna take it a close one. I'm gonna take the Panthers by 10 in this one. I'm gonna Macedon next with this one. Or actually,
I thought it goes Mamba. Yeah, it goes
Mamba, Macedon, right?
Yeah, it goes you, Mamba, me, Gorlami, K-Duff.
Bro, it's season 2 and we're already forgetting.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute because we got burnt out and didn't cover the USFL because it sucks. But
yeah. All right, let me. Now this is tricky because you got a young quarterback, so you don't know if he's gonna have the goods.
Which team are you talking about?
Huh?
Which team are you talking about? Because Falcons got Ritter starting for him.
Yeah, Ridler's also a young quarterback.
Yeah.
The fiddler? Oh, never mind. Give me Panthers. Give me Panthers by 7.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go coaching on this one. I think Frank Reich is a little bit better coach than Arthur Smith right now. So, but it's gonna be close. Carolina by 3.
I'll take Carolina by 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Panthers by 9.
All right. Next up, Bengals Browns battle for Ohio. I'm a Bengals fan. I'm gonna stay true with it. I'm gonna say 17. Bengals win by 17 in Cleveland. Don't care. Mamba.
I'm thinking. Sorry.
Don't gotta put much thought into this one.
Burrow's playing week 1, right?
Yep.
Like he's not hurt. Okay,
nope.
Then yeah. Then because I thought Burrow wasn't gonna play, but okay, if Burrow's playing, Bengals all the way 14.
I'll say Cincy by 14 also.
take Bengals by 10.
I could be original and say Bengals by 14.
All right, next up, Jaguars going to play the Colts in Indianapolis, Indiana. This is going to be a Jonathan Taylor-less Colts, so I think that's going to give the Jaguars even more of an advantage. I'm going to take them by 10 in this one. Doesn't take this much thought, Mama. Come on.
Sorry. I was looking at two things at once. I'm sorry. Give me. Wait, you said Colts, or you want Jaguars?
No,
No,
said
Jaguars by 10. Jaguars by 10.
Oh,
No.
okay. Yeah, let's do Jaguars by 7.
I think
All
it's
right.
going to be Jacksonville by 14. There's just
All
so
right.
much better stuff right now, Jacksonville and Indianapolis.
Give me Jacksonville by 17.
Yeah, give me Jacksonville by 20. I'm not optimistic about this whole squad.
All right, next up, a 1 p.m. Kirk Cousins in Minneapolis versus the Bucks. Vikings by 24.
Give me
Holy shit.
Vikings by. No, I don't think it's gonna be by 24. Come on, give me Vikings by 10.
Kirk goes
Vikings
drip like this.
Vikings by 17.
The Vikings by 14.
Well, Kirk Cousins isn't in prime time, but they lost Dalvin Cook, so I'll also go Vikings by 14.
Copycat.
All right, next up, Titans Saints. Both of these teams have a lot of new pieces, especially the Saints. It's going to be hard for them to gel early. However, the Titans suck. So I think the Saints are going to win a close one by 3.
I don't think it's. Yeah, I could go either or. I mean, let's go Saints by 7.
I got to be different on this one just because I don't trust Dennis Allen, and Derek Carr is going to get ruined by Dennis Allen. Tennessee by 6.
I gotta trust that running back room at the Saints. I'm gonna go Saints by 10.
That is a stacked running back room. That running back room is stacked
Even without
as fuck.
Kamara.
Oh, yeah.
It's stacked.
Oh my goodness, that's insane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Going on that alone, I'm going to go Saints by 7.
All right, next up, 49ers going into the Yinza town of Pittsburgh against the
Steelers not gonna
Steelers.
shoot.
Yeah. Steelers win the shoot. No. 49ers, I think, are going to win this pretty well. Again, it's a Mike Tomlin team. You can never count them out. So I'm going to take the 49ers by 10 in this one.
We 49ers by 14.
49ers by 21. Sorry, Steelers. Ain't gonna do shit.
Give me 49ers by 14.
I'll
Fuck the
take
Penguins.
49ers by 23.
Awkward number for football.
Yeah. Next up, we got a mid-off, everyone. It's going to be like this game last year. It's going to be bad. Cardinals,
Hey, at
Commanders.
least it's 1 p.m. It's
Yeah.
not on prime
Right.
time.
It is not on prime time. Commanders at home at 1 p.m. against the Cardinals. I'm going to take Commanders by 5 in this one.
5, wow.
Command by 5. The fuck? Commanders by 21.
You can get 5
because
pretty
Cardinals-
easily. Couple field goals, couple touchdowns either
Cardinals
side.
are gonna suck. They're gonna suck. Cardinals are taking
Washington by 7.
20. Yeah.
Give me the Commanders by 10.
It's like picking which gun you want to shoot yourself with.
Holy
gonna pick
fuck, dude.
Commanders
Well,
by 3.
One of them's a 50 cal. I'll let you to figure out which one that is. Call.
Commanders by 3.
Are we talking like a Barrett 50 cal? Or are we talking like a 50 cal muzzle loader?
We're talking about like the JDM Fat Mac, probably.
Oh, I was thinking the Medused.
All right. Next up, Texans Ravens. As much as I say the Texans are going to win this game, this is a Ravens home game with Amar back and then Odell now, and Mark Andrews is healthy, and their line's healthy, and their defense is healthy. So I don't think the Texans are going to win this one. I think the Ravens will win it by 10.
Defense ain't healthy. They're missing Marlon Humphrey.
There was a
Mostly
video
healthy. They are
recently-
much more healthy than they were
Right.
last year.
That's true.
There's a lot more health on that team than there was the past little while. So
7 months.
yeah,
I mean, yeah, no. I mean, you're not wrong with this one. I think Ravens, they look a lot more well put together, and not a lot of people are talking about the Ravens as of recent. So
I mean,
the
everyone
Ravens,
talks about them in the last few years, and then all of a sudden they're like Ravens, 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 and then a bunch of injuries, and they're like, oh.
Let's go Ravens by 7.
I'd go with Mamba and Ravens by 7. I think it's gonna be close, but Ravens wins it because they actually have a new offensive coordinator. But I think Texans gonna make it a game.
Early season Ravens. No, they're not ready to fall apart in week 1. That's at least week 10. So I'm gonna take the Ravens by 14.
I'm going to be the contrarian here. I feel like I think I'm going to give the Texans by 3. They're just going to squeak out a close victory.
Ooh, interesting.
All right,
Oh, they're going for it.
gotta quickly separate the two of you real quick. Packers Bears, ladies and gentlemen, in Chicago, Illinois.
Wait, why am I the one that has to get moved? This is bullshit.
Because Mamba's at
You're the
home.
ref.
Because Mamba's at home. It's in Chicago. That being said, go
You're
Pack,
east of
go.
him.
That being said, go Pack, go Packers by 2.
Oh, fuck you.
How could you make that throw golf? You could have ran it for first
Bears
down.
by 24.
Dumbass. That
He
is a
dropped it.
bold.
What
fucking-
happened?
Oh my God, Gorlami, watch the next play. He dropped it. Oh,
Wait, why? Hold on.
I'm behind since online.
Yeah, I'm online too. So, ha!
Here it comes.
Okay, that's Kadarius Tony again.
Oh my God.
Chicago by 3 just to be that guy.
Mama, you already gave your prediction. What did you say?
He did. It was 24. He said Chicago by
Damn! All right, Gorlami, your prediction?
You know what? I feel like it's going to be a tighter game than Mamba's willing to admit. I'm going to say Packers by 7.
And K-Duff.
It's a young core, but, you're playing Green Bay, so...
Bears by 17.
Da Bears.
Oh,
That's a high. Wow.
Bro, yeah, he dropped that. Wow.
Yeah, Kadarius Tony.
10,000 people cut to Kadarius Tony from their fantasy lineups.
Okay, next up, Raiders Broncos. The two teams that people think are going to be really good, and we'll see if either are.
Broncos country, let's rock.
Let's do it, Broncos country. Broncos by 7.
Can I
Bamba.
go back to my spot
sorry,
now?
I'm itching my
Oh,
ass.
sure. Whoops, let me get you down from there, Gorlami. Sorry.
I don't want to be in timeout anymore.
Wait, did you go Broncos on this?
yes, because Josh
did.
McDaniels.
Yeah, the Raiders are a newer team, and the Broncos have a little bit more time to gel, and also Sean Payton effect could do something. We don't know.
And
At
also
the same
Raiders
time,
with not only the Chandler Jones situation, but they lost a lot of defensive pieces in the offseason.
yeah, they lost a lot of defensive pieces. The Raiders' defense could be horrible. It could be the worst
That's
in the league, and I would
true.
not be surprised.
Let's just do Broncos by 3. It might be a little small, simple one.
Fair enough.
Broncos by 20.
This might be a mistake by all of us, just saying.
It could be. We could be completely wrong. The Broncos' defense
Well,
last year was amazing as well, so we'll see.
I'll
Yeah,
take
it looks
Raiders
good.
by 7, Alex.
Interesting.
Wow, that trust in
gonna
Josh
go-
McDaniels.
Yeah, I'm going to go Broncos by 10.
Screw you guys.
Screw you
Garoppolo's not gonna win you games.
I'm going
Yeah. Yes, Garoppolo won't lose you games, but he won't win you games.
Trust me, you
Oh.
don't need to separate us.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't need to.
Yeah. Eagles, Patriots. Welcome home, Tom Brady. Watch your team get clobbered. Eagles by 10. Actually, no. Eagles by 14. I'll take Eagles by 14. What am I saying? A little bit higher. A little bit higher. Mamba. If they keep reminding you every fucking time.
So,
Why is this even a
Eagles.
thought?
It's Eagles by.
Oh, 4th and 20 for the Chiefs.
Oh,
Oh, and a flag. Oh, and a flag. That's flag. Okay.
Philly by 13.
Philly by 13. All right, Gorlami.
Give me the Eagles by 21 because I want to see K-Duff's hopes and dreams die very, very fast.
What do you mean
You mean
they're
it's not
dead?
already dead? It's been dead since the hockey playoffs.
Hockey
Oh,
playoffs. Boston doesn't have a hockey team.
oh man, that's
Boston
smart.
does not have a hockey team. What are you talking about?
Times
You're a
like
flyer.
4-star
Shut up.
Masaroshi. Oh no, I'm already dead inside for that.
Wait,
trust me.
4th and 20? They're going for it?
Yeah,
going
they
for
have
it?
What choice do
to.
they have?
It's like 2 minutes left in the game. They're down
Patrick
by
Mahomes
1.
deep in the pocket. Oh, another. Oh, it was a little too high. Oh, it was a little too high.
Stop
What
spoiling
interference
it.
so
I'm
flat?
behind.
Stop spoiling it.
Oh,
All right. K-Duff, what was your prediction for this game? Eagles Patriots. Your team at home against the Eagles.
Eagles by 14.
Oh god, dude.
Oh,
Eagles by
no.
14.
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ,
Okay.
dude, calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you need some antidepressant pills? I have
Yeah, that's why I asked at the beginning of the show.
Oh man,
I'll
Eagles,
send it your way.
Oh god, that was bad to say.
Patriots
I'm
got
sure
K-Duff
we're-
feeling a type of way. Next up, one of the later slate games, 4:25 on CBS from California Chargers against the Dolphins. This will be kind of a close one. Both
Hold on,
teams
hold on.
have,
I just want to point something out quick. If the Lions win this, I'm the only one that picked the Lions.
yeah,
Yes,
you would
are.
you would
This
get
is
2
true,
wins.
I
You get 2
would
wins.
I would get the underdog story
Yeah.
to start season 2.
Who'd have thought?
I mean,
would.
Detroit's actually showing out. Like, it's
Watch
not-
those. Watch. Now hold on. Now watch those be your only 2 wins of the entire pick'em season.
No, because there's a lot of stuff. Because that'll screw us over because we all pick mostly the same.
A
at
lot of times we're picking the same stuff here.
I mean, a lot of times it makes sense. Like if you were to look back at the beginning of the year and say, "Oh, first game of the season for 2023 is Lions Chiefs," you'd be going, "Oh, it's the Chiefs. It's got to be the Chiefs." But all of a sudden, Patrick Mahomes doesn't look as good, and Travis Kelce is out, and this new right tackle for the Chiefs is starting to look like a 3-legged chair. It's not working. So, anyway, Dolphins Chargers.
And Dan Campbell.
And I'm gonna eat a whole fucking can of beans, and we're gonna take kneecaps. I swear to God.
You have it too far. You had too far in the back in the mouth.
You gotta go
Actually,
right fucking here. Yeah, right there.
Right
Yeah,
up.
If he gets fired by the Lions, he's going to make bank as a WWE scriptwriter.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, we wow.
Honestly, no. Have him on the Pat McAfee show. Holy shit, dude, he fits that perfectly.
Oh, that'd be even better.
Yeah.
Let me get into my Dan Campbell here.
Dan Campbell.
All right, what's the Miami Chargers?
No, we were gonna have Gorlami do Dan Campbell impersonations. Get a Lions hat. Probably won't ever wear a Lions hat, but at the same
I
time,
won't.
get a bunch of dip in, put some reflective sunglasses on, and then like a fake ass goatee, and just rock it and just be like, "We're taking kneecaps. We're gonna have a real fucking lion on the sidelines. I love you guys. I love football. Does anyone want to kill somebody out there?"
I
almost
just see
outside-
put on a
he's the
windbreaker
principal.
and
I
I
don't
can
care
be
if you
and
got.
I can do
I don't care if you
Belichick.
got 3 legs or half an ass cheek. I will whoop your ass.
No, he doesn't sound like it, but he looks almost exactly like a PC principal from.
He does. He really does.
He does. I think we made that joke before.
We're
I
here
don't
talking
know.
about sit the fuck down, Lisa Burger.
Oh, and he's gone.
Okay, Dolphins Chargers. Let's get back on track here. This is a tough one to call
got
because
the
both
sunglasses again.
teams.
And that's 2 weeks of detention for you. I'll see you at 4.
Dolphins Chargers. I don't know. I think the Dolphins not having Jalen Ramsey is a big one, and the Chargers struggle at home because no one comes to their games. Because a team in LA is something no one wanted. Roger Goodell, no one wanted that shit. And then you,
No.
Way too saturated
It's
market.
Putra Madre Spanos and fuck you, Cronky.
yeah, it was horrible. So, just because of that, I'm taking the Dolphins. Dolphins by 1. 1 point. It's gonna be a close one. I could see this being the overtime game.
All right.
If there's an overtime game this week, I think that could be one of them.
Honestly, I think Chargers might have the better team this year. So I'm gonna go Chargers by 3.
I do not trust Brandon Staley with the defense anymore. They're gonna choke it. Miami by 4.
See, now, I think it's all going to come down to whether or not Tua gets his shit rocked or not. So,
He's not
I'm going
wrong.
to say Chargers by 7.
Oh,
He's not wrong,
Well,
but
see, you brought up Brandon Staley fucking up the defense.
why are you
Guess
booing
what?
me? I'm right.
You brought up Brandon Staley fucked up the defense. Guess what? Guess who else is going to be fuck up the offense? Kellen Moore now. So Dolphins by 10.
Dude, they got
Yes.
they got it on like Dan Campbell right now. That motherfucker is ready to kill.
bro, I saw a sign for the game tonight.
Yeah,
Someone
Jared
held up a
Goff
sign
is
that says,
undefeated against
He's
Patrick
undefeated
Mahomes.
against
Yep.
Mahomes.
Yep.
Damn.
Is he the kryptonite?
Damn.
Mmm.
No, I thought Joe Burrow was. Well, actually,
They've been kind of
He had a
even.
first
I
down,
think.
it's over.
I think Burrow Mahomes is the new Manning Brady.
It's over. It's over.
It might be over.
yeah.
And
It
the
might be
Lions win.
over.
The
They haven't. They
Lions
haven't.
win.
They have not
There it is.
officially won yet, but it's looking like it.
Goff
He
is
just got a first down,
undefeated versus
KC.
Mahomes. Someone's got that.
First
sign.
How
down.
much time's left?
KC a minute.
One.
minute 40,
There's
KC just
142.
used his final
KC
timeout.
has no timeouts. Detroit's up
And they
one.
just got the first down.
Yeah, Detroit is at the opponent's 15 almost.
And
Oh,
they
So
just
they're
got
within
the
field
this
goal
whole-
range.
I really feel like this whole situation is just showing how much tomfoolery and shenanigans we get up to. Because football is
Kind of.
playing, and we are so invested in it that we are forgetting. that
God,
we're
this
in
is
a
the great
podcast.
way to start the NFL season. Is you have a coach that actually understands how to play a set
Hey,
up.
Pat,
He
Hey,
can
Manning pass.
play.
Eat your heart out.
Yeah, he can play amazing. He can not play.
Yeah, he
he can
doesn't
coach
care.
amazing. Fucking Dan Campbell can balance everything: run, pass, and the Lions. Oh my goodness! See the Lions beat the
Yeah, they got
Chiefs.
so many running backs.
Yeah, Dan
now.
Campbell took
Just
that
saw them
cheeseburger and
drafting
shoved it up
Oh.
Andy
running
Reid's
backs.
ass.
All right,
Oh,
next
really?
game, 4:25 slate. Rams, Seahawks. Seahawks at home. Rams look horrible. Seahawks look great. Seahawks by 10. Yeah, 10.
Seahawks by 14.
Seattle by 12.
Well, how the turntables turn. Give me the
What?
Seahawks by 14.
Yeah, I'm not going to represent it.
And
Seahawks and the
Cooper
12
Cup,
man
they're
by 12.
fucked.
What do you say, K-Duff?
Seahawks and the 12th man by 12.
All right. Sunday Night Football, Cowboys Giants in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is tough. This is a good game.
Fuck both teams.
Yeah.
But again, I don't like the Cowboys, and I like me some Danny Dimes and Saquon Barkley. I think that's a dynamic duo. I'm officially taking the Giants by 5.
You know what? I'm gonna trust racist ass Jerry Jones. So give me Cowboys. Give me them Cowboys by 7.
I don't trust Dallas because Mike McCarthy's now calling plays. You see the shit he did
true.
at Green Bay. Gorlami could tell you. That's all. Gorlami, go ahead. While I give New York by 7.
Wait, McCarthy's calling plays now?
Yes.
Oh,
McCarthy
shit.
Like
can
Gorlami
get you
rants.
from
Uh-oh.
McCarthy can get you from point A to point B, but after he wins you that one Super Bowl, he decides he's gonna take a shit the rest of his career.
That's Detroit won.
Yeah.
His
Detroit
old
wins.
fucking
Oh.
his
Shit.
his old fucking style of coaching doesn't work in this modern age, and he thinks it still does. Yeah, fuck
what's
you
your
guys. That's
prediction?
That's 2 wins for me. Give me the fucking Giants by like 10 or some shit. I don't know.
10 or
See,
some shit. I don't know, man. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
I'll put
Giants
that
by
in.
10.
I'll put that in Notepad by 10 or some shit.
I don't know.
It's in Notepad. It's
Please,
saved.
please.
All right. I know about the Mike McCarthy shit, but I still cannot forgive the Giants for 2007 or 2011. So Cowboys by 10.
Dude, shut the
You're
fuck
an
up and
ass.
quit living in the past. You'll never be good again.
Neither will you.
All right,
I've
and
accepted
the final game, Monday Night Football, Bills Jets. In this situation, the Jets are a team that has just come together. All of the pieces that they have are relatively newish, some older players, but they have to kind of gel with each other and get the team going. So because of that, I don't think they're going to start the season strong. So I'm going to take Buffalo in this one by 7.
I'm going with the underdog. I mean, I think the Jets have one of the best defenses, and they got Aaron Rodgers, which we all know that he owns Chicago for a time period. Okay, so
He still does.
he doesn't. Fuck you.
He's
we'll
got
go-
time. He's got a timeshare over there
Shut
now.
the fuck. Someone mute him. All right. Jets
Someone
by,
mute us. Someone mute this guy, please.
Jets by 7.
Ooh, this is tough. I think Jets defense is better. Buffalo defense kind of lost some pieces, and Josh Allen has to do everything. I'm saying Jets by 2. It's close. Coin flip for me.
Aaron Rodgers doesn't have a good track record against the Bills as of late. Give me the Bills by 3.
Yeah, that Jets defense is pretty big for me. While the Bills, they can definitely take on Bills wide receivers, and the Bills' run game consists of Josh Allen and.
Josh Allen.
That being said, Jets by 3.
Also, they don't have fuck, what's his name on the defensive side of the
Von
Bills?
Miller?
Yeah, Von Miller.
Yeah, they still won a lot of games last year without him. So
Yeah.
I think they'll be okay. It won't be great, but I think they'll be all right. Also, the Bills not having their main running back because of the jet ski injury is devastating.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's just unlucky.
They have James Cook, but that's.
that's a downgrade. I'm not gonna lie. No offense,
Yeah.
that's a downgrade.
No, you're not wrong.
So there we go. Season 2 is officially in the books, and we just saw that now, as far as the standings go, Gorlami is officially in the lead at 2-0, and everyone else is 0-1.
The only time I will ever have the lead, boy. I'm gonna cherish it early.
Oh, and again, I love seeing that. I
Fuck
love,
you,
I
Mamba.
love. I don't like Kansas City, so Detroit winning that game by a point in Arrowhead. Ooh. Oh yeah, that is great. That is great.
That is a dagger through the heart right there.
And what is really great is that NFL football is back.
Yep.
It's been a long time, but
Another
we're
dagger
finally
touches.
here. So
And Lob, you know how the Lions won the game? They ran the damn,
damn
ball.
ball. Exactly. So for myself, for Mamba, for Macedon, for Kaduf, and for Gorlami, thank you for attending the football
That's official
Stooges.
Gorlami to you.
Yeah, that's Mr. Official Gorlami. Thank you for tuning in
Keep
to
it
the
up or it'll be
football
15
Stooges.
yards.
PC principal and like cross.
The rest drank a beer. What? They drank another beer. What?
You have your thumbs up. You have your thumbs up in the. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My hair is covering it.
But yeah, for myself, for Mamba, for Macedon, for Kaduf, and for Gorlami, thank you for attending the Football Stooges season opener for season 2. Enjoy football. It's not here forever, but it's here for quite a long time after this. Soak in every moment of it. Enjoy every play. Thank God for this game He has graced us with, and enjoy the season. And as most importantly, might as well take it away, Gorlami. You deserve it this week.
Hey, Mamba.
Fuck you.
Best of luck to you, you fucking asshole.
We're supposed to say run the damn ball. I was trying to close this out.
Yeah,
This
well,
is the
okay, we'll
only
try it
good
again. We'll
Thursday
try
night
it
game.
again. We'll try it again. Try it again.
Take it away, Gorlami. You deserve it this week.
And remember, run the damn ball.
Have a
You're
good
gonna
night.
need a lot of that.
This will be the only good Thursday night game this season.
Well, don't say that. We don't want none of this. We don't want more of this, Macedon. No. I'm not having to watch this shit again. Don't. No. No.
End the fucking stream.